But a champion becomes a legend. Maccabi Debra's won it. Got it!
Welcome back to the Reggies. Sitting here with three blokes who could have been anything but chose to be Queensland. No, we didn't choose. We were born into it.
It's
we
in our
love
fucking
it.
blood.
Oh, thank fuck we were too.
Oh, mate.
Wow.
Jeez,
What a night.
It'd be hard to support them cunts.
I can't imagine. I don't know what it's like.
Honestly,
I won't.
just finished. Like we just finished and watched the whole wrap up and stuff. And like recapping the game straight away, I'm just gonna hit you with some fucking stats. Now, when I say stats, I mean I read these. They're not my opinion.
Not an
Stats.
opinion, these are stats.
It's not biased.
So the penalty count: New South Wales 9 penalties, Queensland 2. Ruck infringement 6 again, New South Wales 2, Queensland 1. Possession: New South Wales 54%, Queensland 46. Score: 32 to Queensland, 6 to the dad kisses.
Fucking
How's that for a fucking set of stats?
They had
Mate.
everything their fucking way.
everything. It would be so hard to just support them.
Yeah.
It just would be.
How do they
And
do it?
it's one of those things where it's like, I can admit a couple of the early tries and that for Queensland, there was some 50-50 calls that went our way there. But through the course of the game, some of those penalties and shit like that definitely squared that up. And 32-6 is not a couple of 50-50 calls.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly
that's a
right.
domination.
I think the first try that Val scored, it was a 50-50 whether he got it down, but the way they've been ruling it this year, that's a try. He fucking
ball didn't leave his fucking
tried
fingers.
his hardest to fuck that up. Kind of could have just put it down with both hands, but instead anyway. And then, Fafita possibly threw it slightly forward, but it's like...
Doesn't matter. The
Mate.
bunker can't overturn a fucking forward pass.
No,
See the dick.
Yeah, that's right.
And honestly, it's like we put ourselves in the position to score those tries. New South Wales, there was fuck all that it was like, is it a try, is it not? They didn't look like crossing the fucking line.
And
They
how
put-
many sets did they fucking have?
That's what I was about to say. They put themselves in position. They just fucking were useless.
Exactly.
Mate, honestly, I was saying from the start, like that bench scenario was dog shit. The fucking putting a hooker in the centre position when Turbo does his peck, when you got Cameron Murray and Liam Martin who are used to defending in second row, which sometimes is one inside that, but you're going to put the small guy, literally the hooker, out in the centres for the rest of the game. That is so fucking
Exactly.
stupid.
And the smallest of the two hookers as well. They had two of them there, and they
Exactly.
decided to put Cook. Cook's
Well,
probably the smallest player in the comp.
But the only thing that I get is the speed thing. Like, he might have been going, I need him to cover ground out there. But just
Aye.
when you got Liam Martin or something like that, who, look what we'd done with Capewell before.
yeah,
You
exactly.
just,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking went, wow. It kept going to him, and he kept cutting back in. It just kept stopping
He
there.
didn't know, his positioning just looked so out of whack. You could tell, like, when a player's used to
'Cause the
being in
ball
the
comes
middle.
a hooker, yeah.
Exactly. You used to be in the middle. You've got a bloke either side of you that's going to come into the tackle and get that contact. When you're one-on-one defense, it's such a head fuck sometimes when you're not used to it. And there was lapses where you'd think Cook in the middle playing hooker would have probably fucking ripped through us.
Yeah.
And they just didn't.
Obviously, that's
Didn't
unlucky.
utilise him.
Oh, for sure.
Obviously,
Yeah, you don't-
unlucky
you don't
straight
fucking
away.
prepare for that stuff.
I would hate to support Manly and New South Wales at the
Yeah.
same time.
And be watching it live on, like, a streaming thing.
Yeah, and to all your fans.
And then turning it off with 10
And then
minutes to go.
turning it off. Pretty cowardly. if you ask me.
No, if it were to happen, you
Yeah,
know,
just
'cause, like,
hypothetically,
we just watched the game and
hypothetically.
started recording. I'm just picturing, like, imagine if you went for those two,
Yeah.
and we're watching like a live stream,
And everyone's watching you.
yeah, and you just quit.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah,
Pathetic.
I don't know. That would be
Hypothetical.
weird.
If,
but
if you,
anyway.
yeah, I can't imagine who would do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but honestly,
we wouldn't.
Nah, that's right.
Because
But I
we
mean,
win.
There was a point there where I sat and we were sitting and it was 20-0 at the time and they were attacking our line and I had both arms on the couch and I went, I'm not worried.
Yeah, they're not scoring here.
We'll try and clip it up because I was like, I'm not worried. They won't score. You watch. And then fucking Cookie went for the bat on and flicked it
Went
over the
straight
sideline.
over
It
the
was-
sideline.
honestly though, that it just did not like going away from us just fucking pounding their ass. Like, just that combination with what they had just didn't work, eh?
It really didn't.
Well, we said it yesterday. They nailed the 18th man.
That's all they fucking nailed.
That was about it.
Yep. And just his in-play coaching too, like
Yeah.
the selections and then how he chose to use them.
Exactly.
Fucking hell.
Christ.
You're right, mate.
There was bones in that
I,
bastard.
I reckon there's probably, I want to say 4, but I'll go with 3 New South Wales players that's the last time they'll ever wear that jersey.
Yeah.
And it's
Luai is definitely one of them.
100% got to be one of them. And I reckon Addo Carr's probably up there.
Yep.
And then Hudson Young.
Yeah.
Fucking, I've got a little heart. You know when you have a soft spot for someone?
Yep.
Well, I got a hard spot for fucking Hudson.
That could
because
be interpreted
he-
a couple ways.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck him.
A hard spot for
Oh,
him.
yeah. I
In the
get you.
pants.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. I think
reckon
the
him-
way
Yeah, I don't know.
the way Luai fucking and Adokar handled that last few minutes, when you've lost the series after 2 games and you go in and you
32-6.
throw a fucking coward punch like Adokar
Yeah,
did.
From behind one of your
Exactly.
players.
Dove up. Like if you're, I'm all about the stink. In the last couple of minutes, I'm all about the stink.
Especially
in the
if you're
games.
down and losing.
But not when you dive, you jump and throw a punch while you're behind someone when they can't.
and then go
when
run
they're not
away.
looking.
Yeah.
And then Luai throws a fucking headbutt back at Reece
Oh,
Walsh.
I think Reece Walsh does too.
Yeah,
Walsh-
like,
Walsh, he
he's,
was
he's a
pissed.
winner.
Yeah,
And
I
he
just-
went off
yeah.
and fucking kissed his
Kissed the
badge.
badge.
He loves the state. The way that Luai and Adokar walked off and showed their true colours that last 5 minutes.
Mate.
Screamed to me that they should, regardless of form, never wear and represent their fucking state ever
I just
again. That was
thought
disgraceful.
it was classic how, obviously, while she's in front of his home crowd, just got
Yeah.
sent off. He's kissing the badge. It's 32-6. Luai gets sent, and instead of just putting his head down and walking off, he just had to fucking
Exactly.
chirp back to the crowd.
Just
The
had to.
Fucking idiot.
That's what I mean by showing his true colours. You won't fucking wear another blue jersey again unless it's Samoa. You can't.
Yeah, but I just don't know if it's what they're going to do though. Like next year when Cleary's back, do they stick with the combination?
no, fuck the combination.
It clear like that logic
Fuck
has
it
gone
off.
like it has to go straight out the window. Like why the fuck would you still stick with the
Mate.
whole theory of combinations when it
Because
doesn't
no one
work?
had a combination in that game and they got raped.
Yeah, but
true.
when they
That's
lose
why
when they
you're
have
sticking
to.
Wait,
with
but
the
they
combination.
harped on about Tedesco and Moses from back at the
well,
Tigers.
That's why we forgot because it's
Exactly.
not there. You know, but that
They're
had no
reaching for it.
combination. Luai literally had a chat before the game and said, "Oh, playing for the first time tonight. You reckon that's a good idea?"
Boys, we, in 3 weeks' time, when we go to Sydney, could be the last ever game of State of Origin we ever watch.
Oh,
Could be dead after this.
They'll
Why-
cancel
Why
it.
bother playing?
they'll forfeit forever. We'll have to be fucking Queensland versus Victoria or
just
South
someone.
Australia or something. Like
All of them.
just fucking
Combine them all.
Exactly.
Honest.
We'll take them all on.
Yeah. Anyway, that was just yeah. With that scoreline, no matter what you can say, like, that was
Exactly.
just a domination.
We can harp on.
I
and carry
hate that.
on.
I hate that the first 2 tries were a little bit controversial because now they definitely don't have an excuse. If you think you got an excuse, you're dreaming.
Penalty count 9-2.
Yeah,
Possession 54-46.
you're dreaming.
You
I'd
just-
like to see tackled in opposition 20. That would be out fucking so much in their favour as well.
Yeah.
Our defence was elite.
Couple of massive
fucking
plays
was
in
our
my
line
opinion.
defence was
Lindsay
elite.
Collins.
Oh,
That-
the half charge down thing.
But just his runs too, like that bloke. And he was talking after the game about how much it meant to him, like growing up,
Yeah,
just like wanting that moment, and now it's there.
gets it.
He does.
Yeah.
Fucking
Yep.
gets it.
I've thought about saying it for a while, and I'm just gonna say it. Why don't the Blues? They just need to pick blokes. and I'm just gonna say random places. Newcastle's a good one. Singleton, Dubbo. Pick blokes that want to play just for that jersey. Because if I'm Jerome Luai, Brian Toto,
Crichton.
I would 100% do whatever I could for that Samoan jersey. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, I would fucking die for that if I was them.
Yeah.
So, how about we pick blokes, like, they should pick blokes that will do anything for the blue jersey, not for another one. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, well, how are you supposed to have the same passion for a state inside of a country if your first preference is a different country altogether?
That's right.
Exactly.
I
Like,
just think-
I just wouldn't. It'd be like us. It'd be like a game in England or something. If you had a bit of English in you or whatever, or you lived in England from here, and they had like a north versus south or some shit, and we just moved there and got a run for them, and we were supposed to have the same
Exactly.
feel.
Yeah.
As cliche
Terrible
as it,
example there because
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a North or South England or whatever, but you get what I'm trying to say.
No, it was a pretty good
yeah,
example.
as cliche as it sounds, you need more than just talent and origin.
Oh,
You fucking need to dig deep
and
in
swagger.
You need to
Yeah,
grow
exactly.
up. You need to grow up stinging. I went to bed like crying when we lost when I was a kid, and
Yeah.
just like fucking.
Well, I
staying
remember
up.
the 2014 series, probably one of my earliest memories of us actually losing a series. I was in tears in the kitchen going, this fucking sucks.
We just won 8 in a row, and
Yeah,
you're crying.
and I'm crying as a
Exactly.
little fucking 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's passion.
Yeah, so it's yeah, but you're right though. I agree with
Yeah. Anyway,
And I hope you all cry tonight too.
I didn't really know how to sort of approach that because it was like,
you. Oh, it can be taken the wrong way, but literally all we're saying is the people who grow up watching Origin and it being their whole passion and their whole life.
and that might have been theirs when they were growing up, but now they have the opportunity to play from where they come from,
Yeah.
which you would 100% take.
Yeah, well,
I would do
literally-
it. They'd do it in a heartbeat, and they proved in the World Cup, especially Luai proved in the World Cup that he will fucking do anything for that
Yeah.
Samoan jersey.
100%.
But-
And he's actually also said that he would play for, he loves Queensland. Like a few years ago, there's a
Yeah.
video of him saying that. That just like, that is enough said itself.
Yeah. I just think it was funny when he got sent, instead of just going, fuck's sake, we're 32-6 down, I'm just going to walk off, tail between the legs. He just had to stick his head up
Yeah.
and just chirp back at whatever the crowd. Obviously, the crowd's
Exactly.
going to be India. You're just like, mate, fucking just walk off.
Just walk. You got nothing to show right now.
Especially
Just walk.
after that, you're down by that much. Addo just flying in with a dog shot. You and Reese, I didn't. That's play on what happened with those
Yeah,
two, I
yeah,
reckon,
yeah.
afterwards. But just walking off and still having lip. You just lost. You got pumped and lost the
Embarrassed.
shield, and you're going to layer up. You put your head down and fuck off.
Yeah.
Exactly
Oh,
right.
Like, just, yeah,
like anyone else would have.
exactly.
Fucking, anyway.
But anyway, it's a fucking crazy thing for us there doing that. Like, the boys literally showed up. That first fucking 3 or 4 minutes in the second half
Yeah.
was just some of the best footy I've seen in such a long time from Queensland.
That
Yeah,
was
that
New
was
South
elite.
Wales' chance to come in. Like I said to you at halftime, was like, it's a completely different game now. 10 points regardless. It is a fucking brand new game in the second half. And they could have come out and guns
Yeah.
blazing. And we just shut them down.
That's
early.
right. That was their
Fucking
chance.
early.
Like, that was a halftime break, them going, this is it. This
Yep.
is it on the line. And come out and put on the shittest defensive set ever against Queensland. You just go, wow.
Well, that was when Liam Martin come through and took Reece Walsh out mid-air.
Suplex.
And he,
Yeah,
and he got up and almost scored.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Went
Ah.
60 metres.
But it's just those half chances that we took that, like Stephen Crichton making that break, Cherry Evans chasing
Oh.
him, and they didn't capitalise
Yeah.
on that opportunity.
How good was that?
Yeah, 'cause
Chaz.
Cook got it in the centres.
Yeah.
Exactly. Cook got it in the centres.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was
awesome.
great
Look.
experience for Queensland. Obviously, honestly, I just don't know. I would fucking hate to support New South Wales.
Where do
Oh,
you
mate.
go from here?
Well,
Do you think
we said it last game. Where do they go from
Yeah.
there? And they obviously,
they need to look
Well,
years
at the
in
end of the
advance
day,
with
at the
this.
end of the day, boys, it was always going to be. It's easy to say now, but it was always going to be an impossible task. Going up to the Cauldron
Yeah.
at Suncorp, bringing in all these new players, it was impossible. And we didn't want to harp on and read into it too much because Queensland have been in that position so many times,
Yeah.
and they've come out and produced something, you know?
This was your chance to prove that you get it.
And you don't. You just still
When
don't.
you were down and out, everyone was writing you off. I was fucking nervous that that's normally us, and I love that shit. But it was your turn, and I'm going, no, this
Yeah.
might ruin the we get it thing. The we get it, I might get the cunt tattooed on me. After that.
We have to.
I might.
He fucking might.
Well, I might.
You might.
Nah,
Yeah, it's just
it
fucking-
was. We kept saying it over and over and over throughout the last 2 weeks. We're like, all the talk has been about them. It's all been about Moses coming in, no Hines, this and that, and everything's against them, and going up to Suncorp, and it reeked of what Queensland have copped in the past,
Yeah.
and we've come out and we've done something, and just done something freakish, and we're all going, fuck, this has got the recipe for them to come out and fucking beat us here, and it just did.
They've just never had a turn at doing it, eh?
Nah.
Have they? Never. They've never had a turn at doing like the unthinkable, the fucking wow. We just
Probably
need that.
you got to go back almost probably 20 years.
The
I
pass
reckon.
inside to Ferguson,
No, I'm talking.
that was forward.
Yeah, it was. But I'm talking Andrew Johns comes back, game 2, 2005.
Yeah.
Didn't play for the whole first bit of the season through injury. They bring him back game 2 because he's ready, and he puts on one of the most dominant
That's probably the last
performances
time.
ever.
2014, you
yeah.
could say, because they broke the streak.
No, but
I
that's-
wouldn't. They weren't. Yeah.
They were
That
due.
wasn't a backup against the
That's winning.
wall kind of situation. That was
Nah.
exactly. They're due for a fucking win.
They were due to do something. And they won 6-4. What
Is
a
this-
rubbish scoreline.
Is this the start of a new dynasty, you reckon?
I think it is. What
Might
like?
be. You reckon we'll go 9? I don't know.
Well, I just don't want Origin to die. You know what I mean?
I think the biggest
it
issue
didn't
for
die over the 8 in
Queensland.
a row, did it?
No, but
it didn't.
if it happens again,
I think the biggest, only thing that could honestly stop us from becoming a new dynasty is, and it's not even going to stop us. There'll be someone to come in, but Chaz will retire within the next couple of years.
Didn't.
Exactly.
get Tommy in.
Dearden,
He did
Benny
it
Hunt
last
could
year.
play halfback.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
The new
yeah.
9 for the Bronx.
Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt into halfback. Fucking.
How good was it every time they fucking flicked to the bench and Thurston just got the headset on
he
just
just
fucking
That's the
up and
difference.
about.
Look at the Queensland. We were talking about this earlier. The Queensland coaching staff. You got Billy Slater. You got all the boys around him that was
Smith,
in that 8 in a
Thurston,
row team.
Nate Miles.
That all these young lads watched do like we did. They're there. They're young as fuck. And if it's something they enjoy doing, they could be there for 20 fucking years strong with that same
exactly.
culture.
I think the
Yeah.
only way Billy stops coaching Queensland if he takes an NRL team. If he's fucking
But I think
Bellamy's
it's-
successor.
But I think it's different though. Like I think that's a very special thing, coaching Origin rather than NRL. Like just having that belief, and it's like you don't have to
Exactly.
teach young people shit that they don't know yet. They know what they're doing. It's literally putting the belief in them.
You're with each other for what, 6 weeks,
Yeah,
7 weeks,
and
and,
you
you're
don't
just
have-
trying to build that culture and that fucking camaraderie.
Showing up on the
to
line.
show up for 3 games for your fucking mates.
But
Took
also,
Murray Tuilagi in that fucking.
Every time.
every time says it wrong.
He's doing it on purpose.
You know who I'm talking about.
I do.
Tuilagi, is it?
Tuilagi.
Tuilagi.
Yeah.
he's got it.
Murray Tuilagi.
How
Well-
elite was he?
Well, fuck me. How good has he been in
Oh.
defence? And at the
Yeah,
start of the
man.
series, I questioned him. How wrong was I? Fucking, he has been
I think
wonderful.
everyone
we
questioned
love
him.
getting proven wrong by
We
the
do.
Queenslanders.
Exactly.
Fucking oath.
It happens quite often if we doubt them, which we rarely do.
But
He's-
like, I'm actually interested to see what New South Wales do with the Game 3 team now. Do they change it
Bus.
again? Do they fucking
Yeah.
say they're going to stick with it? Like,
We
what-
said it yesterday. I can't wait for him to go crawling back up Nico's ass
Yeah.
and say, please
Oh,
play for us.
how shit will that be? Oh, yeah, Nico, please don't let us get whitewashed.
What do you reckon's going to happen to Freddie? If he's not getting his fucking job taken off him, is he resigning?
Bro,
Like-
the coaching calls, that whole thing with his bench and his team and the fucking putting Cook in the centres, he does, like, obviously he gets it because he played and fucking, but
He's dumb,
seriously,
man.
that was just
he's-
stupid.
He's dumb.
Yeah.
Well, you don't need to be a fucking NRL superstar to understand rugby league. Been watching the game since we were fucking tiny, and I've loved it since then. Understand it well. That was just stupid putting Damien Cook out there.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. It was unlucky what happened, but it
Yeah.
wasn't a good reaction to
Not
it.
not when you got when he's picked a bench that doesn't have those big props on there. He's got quick blokes who are pretty good laterally in Murray and Martin, not too bad. And then you put Cook, the dummy half, out there. Fuck.
Yeah, it was
anyway,
weird. It was strange. Murray didn't come on to what, 55?
Yeah,
60
50,
minutes?
60 minute.
Which is
What were
crazy.
they saving him for?
Yeah.
Like, fucking, that's a perfect player to bring on in a situation
No
like
one
that.
looked good. at the end.
He does look good.
Flegler, he had good moments, but I still don't.
Man, the
not
match,
sold.
Lindsay Collins was fucking outstanding.
Linz.
He's had a great series.
Done his interview with his missing fang as well.
Yeah, big Frankenstein.
So good, eh?
That was fucking good. He was good. Those couple of plays he did in our defensive 20
man.
was huge.
Runs
And-
hard too.
Like he'll fucking be remembered for the series forever. Game one, you'll think of that catch, and then after those little 1%ers in this game, fuck, he was making some meters as well, man. He just didn't look tired once. The whole 80 minutes, he was just fucking ripping in.
He was
Seeing
good.
Cotter's mullet flicking around too.
Yeah.
Wait, did he get knocked out early?
Oh, he stiffened up a bit.
I don't know if he got knocked down, but if he did, the fucking Oscar goes to him because he did well to stay on.
Hey,
Man.
that was
and not even
unreal.
go for a HIA.
I couldn't believe they didn't do the whole independent doctor fucking bullshit. Unreal.
Exactly.
How many of their passes went out the sideline?
That many times, man.
good.
Just
It just turned into. Remember when you just looked at me? Hopefully we can clip it up, and you just go, "It's 20-0."
No, I
And we
think
all
we're-
just
I
started
think-
laughing.
I think I said we are up by 20. That was at the end, man. Just
Just something
going,
you don't see in Origin very often.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
Out of control. It was great night. Not going to say that it was unexpected because it kind of was expected.
Yeah.
But at the same
That was
time, it's still a game of State of Origin.
Yeah, that's still a part of me that was like, this could go any
Yeah.
fucking way. It's Origin.
Yeah.
It
But
went one way.
it
Can I just say, I love the hammer in the centres. His pace.
Yeah,
And he just fucking gets around people.
if anyone ever says anything regarding Valentine and Hammer ever again, they are delusional.
They have just cemented their spots there,
Mate,
haven't they?
I realised Latrell didn't play either game. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay? I get it.
Trust
Of all
me, he
people.
gets it.
He
I
does.
get he didn't play, but the fact that him didn't play, Turbo played 80 minutes, that was the whole, Turbo and Latrell are going to just fucking dominate.
Couldn't even
Valentine
play.
and Hammer. One of them played for 80 and played shit, and then that was it. Didn't see either of them again.
Yep.
Got injured. Both of them got injured.
I'm
So
sick
it's
of the
like-
fucking excuse as well about the series we've won but there's been injuries and blah blah, and it stems back to the whole we get it thing, because how many times have we had
Yes.
multiple injuries and we still like win from it? Like I can't think of a time where we've
Worst
ever
team
used,
ever,
Yeah, I
2020.
don't think we've ever used injuries as an excuse for losing.
Mate,
it's Origin.
It's honestly...
Like fuck your injuries. Like literally, just
I hate
Frustrates me
I
so
hate
much.
how when Latrell was out in game one, the bookies all just completely changed their odds. It was like he is the only reason that New South Wales stood a chance.
Yep.
It was out of control.
He was not going to change the outcome of that game at all.
Nah.
Right.
Oh, he would have been handy. No, because Cook would come on for a turbo. So, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. It would have been good to see him play and then us do what we did anyway.
And still win.
So, which would have
Exactly.
happened.
Yeah.
You're not going to tell me Latrell is worth 26 points.
No.
He's going to
Nope.
turn that around.
Anyway, Queenslander, get
Yep.
that in yours.
Fucking oath. Another one. We'll go to Sydney in 3 weeks. The boys are going to be up it tonight.
Oh, Peter Volandis will be fucking shaking his head.
Klein did
Put
his
5
best. Klein
million
did his
down the
best.
drain.
Klein did his
All
best.
the ones that don't get remembered and shit went, all the mid-play calls, penalties, 9-2.
Yeah.
9-2.
So everybody who only watches State of Origin, or you Blues supporters that watch 3 games a year, you see the little 50-50 calls when the tries are scored, but you just take no fucking notice about the penalties, all the little 50-50 calls that go the Blues' way in the middle of the field. 9-2 was the penalty count. 9-2. So just remember that. Fuck your 50-50 calls on the tries. We deserved them because we got punished in the middle of the field.
Yeah. It's 50-50 for
They
a
got
reason.
piggybacked up there every time, and then you just had countless opportunities in our 20, and we were too good for you.
Exactly.
Yep.
Their fifth tackle
Right.
options were shocking.
Now,
Anyway,
Moses, cop that.
Yep.
How was that? First half finishes, and he's just there flapping at the referee.
Yeah. man.
Queenslander jogging off the field. going in for half time, and he's there fucking flapping. I love it.
Always.
Now, as promised yesterday, we're going to have a punt.
Yes,
Are we going to go
are.
captain of the week first, or are we going to go for
That's
punt?
what I meant.
Good stuff.
So let's go the captain of the week. Brought to you by
Cap.
Country Trucker Caps.
Country Trucker Caps, that's right. Head to thecountrycompanies.com for all Knuckles deadly hats.
Yeah,
and,
they are deadly.
Or countrytruckercaps.com for all the ones you want to design for bucks parties, shit like that.
Fuck yeah.
It's good stuff.
Right. We're gonna vote on this, obviously.
There's going to be a few nominations.
Now, I am gonna steer away from the origin, and I'm gonna go to Usman Khawaja. 140 in the first innings, 66 in the second innings, 206 runs for the game. He won us the game. I know he wasn't there when the winning runs were hit. He won us the game, boys. If he's not there, we lose by a fucking innings, I reckon.
I think it's a great shout.
That's my captain of the week. First 100 in England. Fucking up your Aussie. We haven't even covered the Ashes. We fucking won the first test last night with 3
Yeah.
overs to go. I was up at 2:30 a.m. watching it. I'm cooked at the moment. But here I am.
Fucking
It was,
outstanding.
mate, it was unbelievable. I was standing there wrapped in the doona from the spare bedroom, pacing around the lounge room. And when we won, I was like doing those whisper yells because I didn't want to wake the missus up in bed. I'm like, fucking come on, come on. And then Ollie Robinson's head comes across the screen and I'm just flipping the bird at the TV going, fuck you, fuck you.
That's so good.
Oh, it was unreal. I rocked up to work and I was like, yo, I'm so tired, but I'm amped as well.
Adrenaline. You're living off pure adrenaline.
Yeah.
What a couple of
Aussie.
fucking
What a
results.
day to be an Aussie and a Queenslander.
Fuck yeah.
Oh,
Absolutely. I got a nomination for captain of the week, and I'm sticking with the cricket as well. I absolutely hear what you're saying with Uzi. I love Uzi, and out of the last 10 years, he's probably my favourite batsman to fucking don the baggy green. But,
10 years.
Wow.
yeah.
That's a big call.
Well, 2013 is 2011,
And
2012
he doesn't
when
get
came
a
on.
cap. Yeah, keep going.
But anyway, the bloke who took 4 wickets in the last innings and was there when we got the winning runs, the 44 I think he got, Patrick James Cummins.
Oh,
And to top it off, he was literally the captain for us. That is an absolute fucking take a bow. What he did was outstanding to just fucking take control for the boys out there when easily could have came on his tail ender and just out for 10, out for fucking nothing.
It was
and I think
unreal.
he did very well. If we vote and Uzi takes it, by all means, I'm more than happy with that. But my personal is Paddy Cummins.
it was great. Like, for him to stay that calm when Lion comes in, we're 8 far, that we need 55 to win still. You're right over there.
Sorry.
We
Just
need
about to swallow the mic.
Oh, that's good.
we know.
Leave it in.
Yeah, 100%. We're going to need you in a minute because I reckon we're going to have 3 different opinions here and your fucking vote.
Oh, nice.
I love it because we were 8 far. We needed 55 to win. I'd love to know the live odds on
Yeah.
what we were paying there.
The percentage.
And
as
Paddy, so the Poms missed a trick. They didn't take the new ball straight away. They give Joe Root another over, and that's where I reckon we won it because Pat went, righto, I'm going to take advantage of this. He went whack, 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 got fucking quick runs in a very short time, and it brought that runs needed under 40.
Yeah.
Next thing we only need 30 odd, and it's like,
Ben Stokes captaining that fucking match is very questionable, eh? Like the whole
Yeah,
declaring on day
yeah.
one, Bazball, whatever. Declared on day one, now it looks fucking silly. And to not take that new ball, a slushy, wet ball
Yeah.
that has been slogged around for over 80 overs on a day 5, and you're not going to take a fucking brand new ball
was
against
weird, eh?
2 tail enders. It doesn't make sense. You're right. I think
was
that
weird.
was a fucking massive turning point. And he dropped a catch that could have got Gary out.
yeah, that was a tough catch, but yeah, I agree. Fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck him.
100%.
What do you reckon, Tom?
Mate, I would, like, just off the back of that, I was just going to literally go Suncorp Stadium for being captain of the week and all the people in it tonight.
Fucking great shout.
'Cause I just
50,000
think that-
captains.
52,400.
Suncorp Stadium is the captain.
Yes.
The cauldron itself.
The cauldron, I reckon that cauldron is fucking dead set 18 points. Like, it is just
Yeah.
Every time we
fucking-
defended on that try line, you could hear the Queenslander chant. You cannot tell me that when you're not fucking
What about
with
some
your mates
gaper?
about to.
What about some gaper goes, was that a New South Wales chant?
It was
No,
Joey,
mate.
It was fucking Joey.
No, it fucking was not.
I reckon it was. I think it was who was the main commentator?
I don't know his name. I know
Main
his voice.
broadcaster.
I'm still in
I thought
mourning
it was
from
him
Raps.
that said it, but if you think it was Joey, it might have been.
It was too quiet and like a little. Who's that a New South Wales chant?
yeah,
It just fucking sounded
what a
like something
joke.
Joey would say.
What a joke.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What
so
a
I'm just going
joke.
Suncorp for being captain. But
Yeah,
Great
copy.
shout. Great
Three
shout.
good shouts.
And now
What?
we let one bloke vote.
Quint,
The biggest fan of sport.
He
in
loves
the room.
it.
Love sport.
He gets it.
I think you all simultaneously agreed on Suncorp. Like, you all kind of resonated well. So,
Suncorp it is.
so
knows.
Suncorp gets it.
He gets it.
Suncorp
Quinn gets
captain
it.
of the week.
sport.
Suncorp.
Yes.
Sport. Suncorp. Righto.
On you,
Suncorp
Brisbane.
get the skipper.
Love
Oh,
it.
well, now we can have a McPuck.
Let's have
We
a fuck.
fucking can.
Righto. Now, Blue Bet all in multi.
Yeah.
Very, very close. I stuck me neck out for you last week, boys. I stuck me neck out and I went the win. Gave us some really good odds. Tommy, you got the job done. Jace, what happened?
Mate,
Charlie
goals.
didn't touch the
He
fucking
ticked-
ball in the
kicked
first quarter.
two fucking
Did he go
goals.
against what he normally knows?
No,
you
he
think?
went to the AFL.
No, but is that the first goal kicker that he's done?
Oh, definitely, yeah.
That is the first goal kick.
Well, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. Do we,
Look, I thought I'd spice it up a bit, and considering Carlton won by about 60, you'd think their leading goal scorer in the entire comp would
Yeah.
get a bit more on the ball, and he just didn't. But
I think the saddest part
disappointing.
was that
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
He kicked 2 goals too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that was the saddest part. They were paying like $1.70 just to win. Mm-hmm. That was just outrageous. Anyway, we move on because we were fucking a bee's cock off getting that.
we're getting
After
this week's.
Tim Zoo knocked him out as well, it was
I
literally
just
like
assumed
there was
we'd
one
got
more
it.
quarter left, I'm pretty sure, and I was like, "Fucking come on,
We're gonna
Charlie,
get
you
it."
need one goal here."
Heartbreaking
That was
stuff.
some of our best odds yet too. It was in like high
Yeah.
$5 odds.
Sai really got it done for us.
did.
That thing, as predicted, really, really struggled off the inside, but it was too good. Just got there. So anyway, this week, the Blue Bet All in Multi. I'm going to kick it off once again. We're going to the horses. I've got 2 written down here, and I still haven't decided where I'm going. So I'm just
On
going
the
to fucking
spot.
go. Caulfield Race 5 over 1,400 metres. Horse number 8, Hazel Baby. This is its last 5 starts. Second, first, second. That's its last 5. Let's go. I just don't think that it misses the placings here.
Oh, nice.
Alright.
You've gone a place. I was
Yeah,
thinking-
yeah. Doesn't miss the placings at all. Yeah. If not, it wins.
What are we
So
looking
that's
at? What sort of
that's my all in. I wish I wrote that down.
is a handy part of
It's
it.
it's $1.80, I think. It's a place.
Yeah, right.
But
Nice,
I'll get
that's
that.
good value.
I'll get that for you immediately.
Good stuff.
What do you
So
got,
yeah,
Tommy?
I'm going to go Caulfield Race 5, Horse 8, Hazel Baby to place. $1.80, I believe, with Blue Bet, but I'll get that for you right now.
Good stuff. Well, look, I think going off the back of that game, Turbo has just gone down with a torn pec. Gerbo is still not back. You know, Cherry Evans is going to be backing up. I just think that the Storm playing Manly, you know, you got Harry Grant and Munster coming in full of fucking confidence, and they'd be pumped against a team without Turbo. Like I said, a naturally aspirated Manly is shit. So I just think Storm 13 plus, and the last time I had a look, I think they might have took the odds down a bit while they're figuring out this system with the Turbo being out. But last time I had a look at it, was around the $1.97 ish for Storm 13 plus, and because I'm pretty pissed at the moment, I'm just going Reggie betting. And I reckon Storm are going to pump the cunts.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. So I think you're right. They're obviously trying to work out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, that's right. But I think it'll be around that. But yeah, that's me. Storm 13 plus. So I'll be able to get to them when we get that.
Yeah.
Nice. Well, considering that your bet's a bit higher odds, I'm going to go a little bit safer here. I'm going to Collingwood against Tommy's Crows on Sunday, I believe, at the G.
Christ.
But I'm steering
He
away
just
again.
loves backing against our sides.
He does, doesn't he?
Oi. This doesn't matter what the fucking result is.
Okay,
Because I'm
good.
going Nick Dacos, 25 or more disposals. I do think Collingwood will get a win there in a pretty gritty game against the Crows. And whenever Crows get a win, it's off the back of Dacos, Nick Dacos, running an absolute clinic in the fucking midfield. So 25 disposals to be safe, I think that's a pretty well given. And
What are the odds there? I'm going to make you say them.
$1.15.
Right.
Yeah, I wanted to go to the 30, but I'm going to stick with 25 disposals. So it's $1.15. He'll get his hands on absolutely everything and more.
Right.
Wrapping up the all-in.
$4 we're going to get for that.
That's great.
Roundabout.
Yeah, that'll be all right.
Yeah.
That'll be right.
Fuck
That's
me.
fucking awesome.
Oh, well. We'll put you on our backs again. Your $1.50.
You don't think Nick Dacos
Just
will
don't-
get
just
20?
just don't fall off
five.
this time.
No, we said we'll put you on our backs as in for the odds.
Oh,
It's all right. As long as
Hey.
you get it, mate.
It's all right, mate. It's okay.
fucking
Okay.
hell.
okay.
Do you want me to change it?
No.
Oh, Christ, no.
All right.
Righto. Should we go to the Blue Bet Old Boys?
We should.
Because I've made the old boy listen to yesterday's episode with the call out of Ollie Robinson, and I reckon he might have a few things to say about myself. I didn't listen to it though; I was forbidden to listen. He said, "Wait until live."
Yeah, right.
Has to be a live reaction.
Let's hear from Keats for his bet.
Yeah, but I reckon R. Keating's going to be coughing a spray or Groper.
Reginald's. Simple. The old boys and barbs hammered it again. Punters, listeners, blue bet followers, I hope you made some money. Oh, I'm not sure the cat shitters made too much, but anyway. Forget Shayla. I let a lot of multi-punters down last week. Very sorry, guys. No more than Groper. He was sending me messages. I mean, they weren't abusive, but I could tell as a father he had the fucking proper shits with his old man's tip. Anyway, I had to drive to Townsville today and back, and I actually got to listen to you lads straight from start to finish for an hour and, 17 minutes. I have a heap of concern. My son calling out silly Solly Robinson. Fucking Ollie. Wait till you come to Australia and get the pound the fuck out of me, son. That great fighter. He is out of Gladstone. Never had a win. But father and son already have a plan. Father is going to be the corner coach. So as we walk out and we put the big hood over the top, the Groper hood, guess what? As we climb through the fucking ropes, if I can fit, I'll be the one that pumps in there and gives his big mouth lips of this pommy fucking face motherfucker. I love it. Guess what, Groper? Best thing is you're going to be 1-7, son. 1-7.
Yes.
Anyway, what we're going to do here, Keto's old boys blue bet, is going to change some shit up this week. We're going to the Super Netball final, and I can't believe that we haven't been getting into this. You know, this has taken Reggies to another realm. We're going to go the Swifts, head-to-head, versus Adelaide on Saturday. Then we're going to go West Coast versus the Melbourne Vixens on Sunday, head-to-head. Then we're going to launch into the Cowboys to beat South, head-to-head. Guys, I think you can get about $8 this multi. Just get on. Stay safe, stick with Keto's Collectors, he'll come good. I'm not even going to mention the tide.
Holy!
It's got to be.
I love how
That
he's
is-
just gone straight to the netball.
I thought that was a piss take.
I can't believe. Wait, how is it just just flowed too. Like,
Yeah. I was waiting for the
We're
punchline.
going to go to Super Netball.
I can't believe we haven't yet. I was waiting
on
for
him.
the fucking punchline.
I'm going to
love
have to
his-
listen to that back.
Yeah,
because
same. I was
have
just
no idea
fucking
what he-
flabbergasted the whole time.
Unreal.
Wait, before we started that segment too, I fucking apologised to Pedro and Rocket because they won last week.
Yeah, they had some great wins.
Pedro got an $8.50 multi
Yeah.
over the line with the Cowboys. Scotty Drinkwater, Kyle Felt to score and the Cowboys to win.
Mm-hmm.
And Rockets zoom on. Pick that up at $3.60 to win if you don't mind. So
Yeah.
That's fucking prime.
fucking oath. The old boys are on. I actually done the spready up today and there's that much green at the bottom of this
Oh,
thing.
the tide
on,
It
mate.
is
turned.
fucking. They've won every week for the last like 5 or 6. So
Yeah.
They're fucking going really well.
we're up
fucking
'em.
oath.
And that's why Keats' horse got pumped on the weekend, but he just jumps on their backs, you know?
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
jumping on each other's backs.
Well, good.
They
on-
are.
Fucking oath. We love it. That was prime. I love it.
That was one of his
How
best
do you
yet, if not
discuss-
his best yet.
Come to Australia and what do you say? Pump me, son.
Yeah, pump me, son. No, that was excellent.
Fucking good.
Oh,
Great
righto, Pedro. Come on, mate. Surely he's riding high.
Oh, surely.
G'day, Reggies. Well, time for Pedro's picks again. Well, got another win last week. Hopefully a few got on it. And like I said, I was going to kickstart the weekend to some greatness. And, yeah, I got a couple of little wins, nothing big. But I'm going to stay away from Friday night this week because the bros are going to fucking just twist it right up. I'm going Saturday Arvo. I'm jumping on the Dolphins, boys, against Parramatta.
Nice.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm with you.
I'm going. They're playing at Suncorp. They're playing at Sunshine Coast Stadium, which I think is going to help the local fans out and the Dolphins. So I'm going for it, boys. Dolphins 1-12 and a couple of try scorers. I'm going Jermaine Osako and Clint Gutherson.
Oh,
Thanks to Blue Bet. That's paying around that $14, $15 boosted.
Ooh,
You'll get
wow.
a couple more out of it. So get on it, lads. Dolphins 1-12. Gutherson and Osako.
that's
Cheers.
good odds for that.
That's very good. Mitchell will be hurting after tonight.
Yeah.
Burning his jersey because he'll never wear that again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's good.
That's
oi,
ambitious,
You
but,
can't, yeah, but you can't not go it because he just won an
He just-
$8.51 last
He
week.
gets same game multi.
He fucking does.
He gets.
He does.
He does
He
get
is
'em.
streeting away in the lead too.
Yeah, those big odds.
He's
eh?
like positive 350, and the closest to him is Keats on. Keto is minus $2 from the
Oh.
start. Like he's
Wow.
just teetering, and Rocket is not far behind with that zoom on win last
Yeah,
week.
that would have got him up.
But yeah, Pedro's streaking,
Nice.
absolutely streaking. Righto, Rocket.
Boys, punters, Queenslanders, Rockets roughies raring to go. We're off to Eagle Farm on Saturday, race 7, horse 11. Comrade Rosa. She's a 4-year-old bay mare. Trainer is TJ Gollan, jockey is Ryan Maloney. She's paying about $14 a win, $4.20 a place. Her price should be in single figures, so jump on her while she's paying well. She's a chance for a hat trick. She's going from strength to strength. Jump on her, stay hard.
I'll just check that for you. I'm actually going to that race. Spoiler alert. In the Punters Club next, so there could be a little same race multi for
Nice.
us. What did he say? What horse name was
Number
it?
11.
Number 11 on Saturday at,
Race 7, Eagle Farm.
yep, number 11. Here we are. Comrade Rosa. Wow, 14s. 14 a win, 420 a place. Last 5 starts. First, third, first.
Fucking hell.
That's its last 5, and
You'd
you're
be
getting,
silly to not go each way with
you're
Rocket's
getting
tips. eh?
$14 about that. Yeah,
They always
3
always
weeks
get
in a
place,
row,
man.
he's gone place, win.
Exactly.
The last 3 weeks.
Silly to not go each way.
Bloody oath. I like it.
Good stuff.
So that's the old boys again, and now the Punters Club.
Or Barbary or Punters Club. What do you want to go? Barbary last.
Yeah, we go Barbs
Yeah,
last.
yeah. Send him in last.
Send him in last.
To wrap it up.
Boys, I struggled for the Blue Bet Punters Club today, Trying to
Find something.
trying to
Trust me,
find
brother. I
something.
struggled last week
We've
too.
all
I can definitely
struggled.
say
We've all
that.
struggled.
Yep.
So, I think we've done 400 in the last 4 weeks. I think we've done 5 in the last 5, actually. We have not had a winner.
But
in
we've
5
also
weeks.
saved 500.
Yeah, that's right. That's the beauty of the Punters Club.
Yeah.
Save half, spend half. But yeah, geez, a tough day at the races. But I thought about the footy and some other sports, but I can't do it, so I'm going to the track. Now, going to go to Eagle Farm, race 7, boys, because the Big G is back and going to the big races.
Oh,
It's the Tattersalls Tats Tiara Group 1, last one of the year in Bris Vegas. Last Group 1 of the year. Horse number 4, my girl, Foxy Farida. Barb's backed it last
Great horse.
week, was it? Or the week before?
Week before.
She's dropping back to 1,400, and she's come to steal the Tiara before she heads to the paddock, I reckon. This will be her last start before she goes to the paddock. I started backing her a couple of years ago because of my soon-to-be brother-in-law, Mrs. Brother.
thanks.
Started dating a girl, right? Name's Frida. And I was like, oh, yeah, I'll just back this thing, Foxy Frida. Told her about it, sent her a message, and then the thing just hasn't stopped winning ever since.
Wow.
That's
you go.
turned
Good
into
omen.
an absolute diamond.
Great omen.
So, yeah, purely backed it on the name, and, yeah, she's turned into a marvel. So
It's a fucking great horse.
I won't be losing on her if she wins.
That's right. You will not.
$40
And we all won't be losing. It's the punters club.
$40 on the nose, Foxy Frida. And I think you're getting double figures for her. So
Really?
it's-
Wow.
Yes, you
And just
are.
going on the nose.
That's right. And then
Snout.
another $40 I'm going to spend. Caulfield Race 9, Horse 15, Outback Action. If you remember, I had this thing, the place for the All-In a few weeks back. Really let us down. It was terrible, but it travelled to Morfettville that day. It's back at Caulfield, and I just think hopefully Moody has turned this thing around, got it back on the right track. It'll lead again. It got swamped at Morfettville, ended up running probably 6th or 7th. It'll lead again. I think it gets the job done. 40 the win on her.
Nice.
Him. Not sure.
20
if it's
left.
yeah. So you're getting $4.60, I think, for that. 40 on the nose there. 20 left. And here it is. This is where we make the coin. $20 multi. Foxy Frida the place. Outback Action the place. Into the Bronx to win on Sunday against the Titans. 20 on that. Get in the queue, boys, before everyone else does. Yeah.
What's
Come
it
on
paying?
the
Nice.
Punters
What's that
Club.
paying?
That's about a $9 multi there.
Nice.
So
Wow. So it could all be fucking done after the first race if we don't get at least a place.
correct. No, because then Outback Action could win.
Yeah, well, Outback could save us, but it's a high loss. There's
I'm with ya.
there's a lot at stake, but
So,
there's no way I'm not fucking
I was
backing
like,
you.
oh, how do I do this? Because I didn't want to go each way. I was like, I want to have 40 on the nose of these fuckers.
Yeah.
So I was like, right, if I put them to place in the multi with the Bronx, if they both run a half decent race and place, then we just need the Bronx. to
Exactly.
win.
It's high risk and high reward.
Yeah. Oh, time for Barb's bets.
Sounds really good.
Barbary, he's best. Oh, geez, that was a good segment of the old boys. wasn't it?
Reggies! What about the week had by most of the cast of this show last week, eh? Rocket, Pedro, Tommy, Gropes, and yours truly. Some of the lads all provided collects for the punters and the followers in some way, shape or form. Keats, what happened, bruv? You've been going so well. Shayar never got hot. Seriously, I've seen Fox Terriers with more go than that horse on Saturday. And Jace, Charlie just didn't turn up in the second half, brother. What's the go there? Anyway, that's what you get for being greedy, son. 3 or more, mate. Come on. Secondly, come on, Aussie, come on, come on. And like was alluded to this morning, Gropes, I might be Barb's the Brizzy horseman, but you might have to come down to Barb's Brizzy boxing camp. You are 0-6 after all. I just want to know how you can be 0-6 when you're long enough to have 2 arseholes and you'd have most blokes for reach. But anyway, I'm with you. Fuck old fart in the Bath Robinson. Pommy prick. Anyway, boys, the Brisbane Winter Carnival finishes up in the metro area on Saturday with the Tats Tiara meeting for the fillies and mares. I'm staying away from the group racing this week, and my best bet comes up in the first at Eagle Farm. Race 1, number 6. And hopefully after Origin tonight, all the Queenslanders have the right to party. This daughter of Zuso was very impressive in winning a maiden at Doomben a couple of weeks back, and with natural improvement should be very hard to beat. Ryan Maloney, barrier 1, small field, $2.90 at the time of reporting. Get on. My best value, I'm going to possibly the most Reggiest race of all time. Eagle Farm, race 4, the Battle of the Bush final.
Nice.
I'm going with number 10 here, and it's got a Reggie name, Rolling with the Flow. And trained by the big girth himself in Tommy Button, who is a dead set Reggie. $7 and $2.50. He's a massive each-way hope. Good luck, legend. I hope my big red girth mate gets his big red horse over the line. Can't wait to see it and see the party you throw after he wins, Tommy. Barbara's best this week, boys. Eagle Farm Race 1, number 6, Right to Party, $2.90. And best value, Race 4, number 10, Rolling with the Flow, $7 and $2.50 at the time of recording. Keep it stiff, lads. Happy punting.
Yes.
On your Barbary.
Barb's best, almost $3. That is fucking great. Normally it's a little bit less than that.
Fucking oath.
Oh, boys, tell you what, she was a fucking big effort here tonight.
It was. We struggled towards the
I'm
end
not
there,
even going to
but
lie,
we,
that was a tired episode.
That
But
was.
Guess what?
Oh, well, I'm fucking blind.
Yeah.
So, we just hooked in to the piss
Oh.
and the
Yeah.
squeeze just fucking pulled through. We had the
Yeah.
big
Oh,
shot
yeah.
squeeze.
We did have the
and
big
the
shot
standard
squeeze.
just sorted me out.
There's 100 mils in that squeeze we were using tonight. And we were using all 100 mil of that chamber.
And
That's
how
right.
glorious
Cool.
was it?
It was great.
Oh, it was great.
There's some
Hey,
heavy
look,
eyes in this
we hope
match.
we hope you stuck around with us for the rest, for the entirety of this episode.
If there's actually a New South Welshman still listening, you don't get it.
There is. They do, and I appreciate it, and we do appreciate you, boys.
I think
Actually, I
that was a
suppose they would,
lot
'cause the punting
less
thing.
fucking bias and like just ripping in than even game 1 was. Just
No,
like
but we
ropes and
don't. We didn't just rip into how good's Queensland. We just rip into
How shit they are.
and what they could have done better.
Well, it's
which
fair
I
enough
think
when you
every
lose
New
32
South
to
Wales,
6.
every New South Welshman should agree with most of the things
They will.
that we say.
It'll be reiterating to them what they know.
But anyway, it's good to have you.
As always.
Guess what? We'll see you next week.
It's
Well, we will.
midnight and I'm fucking
I'm
pissed.
fucking out of here. Queenslander! Can't.